Which manga is my favorite? Which manga is the greatest of all time? Which manga is the best on each shelf? So today's video is very simple, but it's very important, and it's gonna be pulling my strings a few times, I can already tell. And what we're gonna be doing today is we're gonna be going shelf by shelf. So in each bookcase, we're gonna go into a shelf, and I'm gonna pick my favorite manga in that shelf, and we're gonna do it for each one. And another manga tuber, Manga Hero, who is awesome by the way, did this idea and called out other manga tubers to give it a shot. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start down at the end, and we're gonna go one bookshelf at a time. I don't know if there's any roles for this, but I'm placing one role, and that is you can only choose a series once. Now we are on the first bookshelf that we're gonna do, and it's pretty simple. It is pretty simple. We got Attack on Titans, we got Assassination Classroom, and we got Bleach. So right off the bat, my first instinct is it comes down to Attack on Titan or Bleach, and for me personally, that's pretty close. I do enjoy Bleach, and I think Bleach is awesome, but I feel like right now, Attack on Titan, I would put higher than Bleach. Attack on Titan is the freshest in my mind, just completing it last year and going to be completing the anime here soon. Going on down, which has I Am a Hero, Hinamatsuri, some Star Wars, Sacrificial Princess, we got Blood on the Tracks here, Alchemist Who Survived, and the Blade of the Immortal omnibuses. And this is where things start getting a little tough and a little biased here, because I know I have Blade of the Immortal deluxe editions later. I gotta play things correctly. In my mind, it comes down to Blade of the Immortal and Hinamatsuri, and then in those two, I mean, there's just no doubt it's definitely Blade of the Immortal, and it's not really a contest there. Alright, down another one. We hit the Fruits Basket, Aria the Masterpiece, Monster, Death Note, Card Captor, Sakura shelf. The shelf that everyone has. This is an exact shelf that every single person on the earth has. It looks just like this. You got Death Note, which is the prequel to Fruits Basket, and then the sequel, which is Aria, in a different time zone with Monster. But on this shelf, I think I'm gonna go with Monster. I know Fruit Basket is good. And then heading down to the bottom, we're gonna have a tough choice, a very tough choice here, and it's between Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, and I think I'm going to choose Naruto Shippuden, and we're gonna just pull out number 69. Nice. And we got the Blue Beast Guy Sensei all day every day. So I'm gonna be choosing the Power of Youth for this shelf. So we're gonna hop over to this one, and this one kind of breaks the rules. It's a ton of series, but these are all things that I'm trying to get rid of. These are just things that I put up for sale. So we got a bunch of randos in here, and I will just pick something. I'm gonna pick Trigun. Boom. Looks like we got a heater here, and it's because we got High School Debut, My Love Story, Waiting for Spring, Silver Spoon, The Kingdom of the Gods, and Yu Yu Hakusho. And what makes this tough is I think three series in particular: My Love Story, Yu Yu Hakusho, and Silver Spoon. Holy cow, Silver Spoon is great. Made by the creator of Full Metal Alchemist, obviously. My Love Story has to be one of the greatest shoujos that I've ever read, and maybe out there. It is so good. I don't care what you read, seinen, shonen, or just Shakespeare. Definitely check that series out. But we're going with The Boy Who Cried Spirit Gun, Yu Yu Hakusho. You just cannot not pick it. It's too good. Going up the elevator, look at this, boom. We got the next shelf. We got Tokyo Ghoul again, Paradise Kiss, Seraphim, number 5, Fangirl, Drifting Dragons, 20th Century Boys, Bokunaru. This one is kind of but it's almost kind of not. Bokunaru Hours, if that's how I'm saying it right. I know this is good, and I have not finished 20th Century Boy. I know these two are big hits, but we're gonna leave them out for right now. So I'm gonna go out of my way and choose Drifting Dragons, which is a series my wife reads, and I know she enjoys it a lot. But this is a shelf that I could be wrong. I could definitely pick Tokyo Ghoul or Bokunaru or 20th Century Boys easy. I wouldn't have a problem picking any of those. Whoo! Look at this boy right here. Boom, boom, boom. We got Bleach. Is it gonna be able to redeem itself from losing to a Titan that attacks? Or are we gonna pick a Metal Alchemist or a Saga that is Vin? So right off the bat, I want to just pick Vinland Saga. That is my first instinct, and then I go, you know what? I think I need to pick Full Metal Alchemist. Because is Full Metal better than Bleach? Yes, in my opinion. Is Vinland better than Bleach? Yes, in my opinion. And I love Bleach. Bleach is awesome. But which one of these is better? Right now I'm feeling Vinland. So I'm just gonna go with it and go Vinland Saga this shelf. Boom. Scooting on over. We got two of the ones that were just in the last one. Bleach, Full Metal, which I can choose them. And now we got JoJo's. Now this is another predicament, because I love JoJo's. I love Full Metal, I love Bleach, and I know my JoJo's continues over here, so I have another chance to pick it, but I'm going to be completely honest and make the hard decision. And I'm gonna have so many more wonderful memories than I will be able to add up and tally over Full Metal or Bleach, and that's why I'm going to pick JoJo's. And right now it's no slouch. It is big, and I have enjoyed it from page 1 the whole way in Golden Wind. And I'm not gonna lie, this hurts. This hurts not picking Full Metal for something, or Bleach. But that's the way the cookie crumbles here. Down one, we have Golden Kamui, Blue Flag, Saint Young Men, Land of the Lustrous, Man and His Cat, Sign of Affection, Spy Family, Eden Zero, Chopper Boy, and the one and only Full Sloth Alchemist Volume 1, the Noob Edition. So this is the one that was never released to the public, and this one is signed by your mother. See? And that makes it one of a kind. I should get it graded, but then I feel like sending it to the grading company, they'll just steal it. So I'm actually going to ignore that one, because we all know that's better than anything. And in my opinion, it comes down to Golden Kamui and Land of the Lustrous right off the bat. I know Sign of Affection, Man and His Cat, Blue Flag, Spy Family, these are all wonderful. And if you know me, and if you have seen some of my videos, you already know what I'm going to pick. Land of the Lustrous, my top manga pick for last year, 2021. It is absolutely wonderful. Now going down one, got some oldies but some goodies. We got Batosai the Manslayer back here, Rurouni Kenshin, and then we got some Black Torch, and then we got the end of Toriko, and then we got Nura Rise of the Yokai Clan, and I Had That Same Dream Again complete. Toriko's awesome. Nura Rise of the Yokai Clan is definitely awesome, and a hidden gem also. I feel like more people need to check out this series, but we're gonna be going with Batosai Rurouni Kenshin. It is a masterpiece. Bottom shelf of this bookcase, we got King of Hell, complete in English there, but not complete overall. Beauty, and then I'm not even gonna list these off. All these older Gundams, and then the end of Itsuwari Bito. If we were talking animes, I would definitely go Big O instantaneously, but since we're going mangas, I think I'm gonna pick Itsuwari Bito. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick Itsuwari Bito. It is a sweet manga, one that another manga tuber, Jake the Pog, hates profusely. Don't know why, but don't listen to him. It is another little catch-all here. I have these type of shelves on the bottom, and they need sorted and moved and sold and thrown away and whatever. but they're just not. Now, I cannot pick Itsuwaribito. And in the back there, notable mentions, we got some Kingdom, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Cowboy Bebop, Zatch Bell, Trigun. I cannot pick Trigun. I picked A earlier. And then in the front, we got Witchbuster and Buso Renkin. Now again, if I was going animes, I'd probably pick Cowboy Bebop or Gungrave, because Gungrave is such an amazing anime that everyone needs to watch. But we're going manga, which means I'm going to be picking Buso Renkin. So Buso Renkin's complete at 10 volumes. Really cool manga. And I did enjoy the anime, made by the creator of Rurouni Kenshin. And here we got Daytime Shooting Star, Golden Sheep, behind the scenes, 7 Deadly Sins, Samurai 7, Dragon Quest, Samurai Man, and then Toriko. And we have the end of Magi. I just remembered how much I despised showing this series in halls because I never knew how to pronounce its name, and here we are again. So right off the bat, this is a no-brainer. If it was an anime, obviously Samurai 7 is one of the greatest animes ever made. It is so amazing. It does not have an actual true manga adaptation. It just has these 2 janky volumes that don't really tell the story. So definitely go watch the anime. And then we have Toriko here, which I think I'm just gonna have to pick. And I think its only competition would be Maggie or 7 Deadly Sins up here. I have not read all of 7 Deadly Sins yet, so I think I'm gonna pick Toriko for this shelf. Going on up, we have our first glimpse of One Piece and Witch Hat Atelier, Perfect World, and Dr. Stone. And there's Zoro there, obviously. While Dr. Stone's amazing, Witch Hat's amazing, Perfect World is good, I gotta pick One Piece. We all know it. It's a billy goat on the farm. Alright, top shelf, so bright over here. We got Love Me Not, Komi Can't Communicate, and then Soma Spider So What, JoJo's, which we cannot pick, and Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt. And if you know me and we're removing JoJo's, you already know what I'm picking. Gundam Thunderbolt, one of the greatest manga in print right now. Whether you like or dislike mecha or robots, you should read it because they are just a bonus. The story is the people, and it is amazing. And some of the best art in print right now. If it wasn't this, then it would most likely be Komi or Soma Spider So What. Both of those are very good. Alright, coming over here, we got Ancient Magus Bride, Wizard Blue, Black Butler. We have the Soma Spider again, Thunderbolt, which we can't pick, and Gundam The Origin. So this one is a little difficult. Gundam The Origin is wonderful, and obviously we all know these hardcovers are absolutely stunning. Some of the nicest hardcovers out. But just because I picked a Gundam, and even though this is not in the rules, this is a complete different series. You don't need to know anything really of Gundam to read this, and then this is a separate series. I'm gonna go with Black Butler. It needs a little more love. It doesn't really get hate, because if you read it, you know it's good. But it needs more love, and more people need to check it out. What a super duper awesome series. Alright, continuing on. We got the Blade of the Immortal, which I cannot pick. Helsing, Fist of the North Star, Cirque du Freak. We got the Ancient Magus Bride in novels, and Heroic Legend of Arslan. Now, Legend of Arslan is really good, made by the creator of Full Metal Alchemist and Silver Spoon. But we are going to go with Helsing here. The Big Red Machine. It is just absolutely wonderful. A staple, one of my favorites. And like I always say, if you want to be a Helsing fan, and you want to enjoy Helsing, go watch the 10 OVAs of Helsing Ultimate first. Alright, moving down here, we got some overflow here. We got One Piece, which we cannot pick, Beastars, To Your Eternity, Magus of the Library, and Ragna Crimson. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is a toughie. This is a little more tough. Now, Beastars is so awesome. It is insanely awesome. Now, To Your Eternity is just as awesome, if not more. Magus of the Library is premium mongers. So good. And Ragna Crimson's good, but Ragna Crimson on its own cannot beat any of these, so we shut that one down. I think Magus of the Library, depending on how long it goes, will be in the same ballpark as these, if not better. But at the moment, it only 5 volumes out. We're gonna bench it. So it really comes down to Beastars and To Your Eternity, and we are going to go with To Your Eternity. And I don't think it's as close as I'm making it sound. Beastars is up there, folks. Beastars is up there. And so is To Your Eternity. Going on down here, we got a smorgasbord of stuff. Gives you a quick idea that I don't really have a rhyme or reason to a lot of things. We have SA, we have Special A, Aoharu Ride in the back. We got the Poe Clan Volume 1 here. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas Wish, Pride and Prejudice, Sweet Blue Flowers, The Rose of Versailles. Then we got Fire Punch, All You Need Is Kill, and Drifting Classroom. Some randos here. This one I think comes down to the front row. The back row is fine, but the front row is probably where it's at. And in my opinion, it's going to be between Rose of Versailles and Drifting Classroom. And I think in those two, the Queen of Shoujos, as it's known, will definitely edge out the Drifting Classroom. And obviously, if we were going on editions or anything, these are just top diggity dog. So Rose of Versailles wins this shelf. And down here we got Reborn, O Parts Hunter, Shortcake Cake, Blade of Heaven, Wake Up, Sleeping Beauty, and Blank Canvas. I already know what I'm gonna pick. This one is pretty easy. Now, I would maybe pick Reborn because I'm a big fan of Hitman Reborn, but those are not legit copies because obviously it wasn't finished in English. So we're going to go with Blank Canvas, My So-Called Artist Journey. That is by the creator of Princess Jellyfish, and it is absolutely stunning work of art and manga. It should be read by just about everybody. I have known people who have read it and they've cried and it's just so emotional and wonderful. And if you can do that in 5 volumes and become a top tier manga, you know what you're doing. And while we're here, I skipped a couple rows here. We're gonna hop right back in here. We got this rainbow row of One Piece, which we can't choose, My Hero Academia, and Prince Freya. So this one is an easy peasy lemon squeezy. We're gonna go with My Hero Academia because One Piece cannot be chosen. Going down here to this one we missed also, we got Kingdom Hearts, D. Grayman, and Maggie. And I would just not pick Maggie just because I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. But honestly, I'm a fan of D. Grayman more. I really like D. Grayman, and if I have to choose one or the other, I think I'm gonna pick D. Grayman for this row. It is great, and we need more volumes quicker. To this shelf, and they're a little bit longer shelves, and we're gonna start the bottom here. We got Takane and Hana, Skip Beat back there, We Were There, Flying Witch, and Snow White with Red Hair. These are all series that my wife has read, and I have not read them. I've watched some of the anime for some, but that's about it. I know these front 3 are where it's at, and this and Takane and Hana finished last year, and it is really good. Snow White with Red Hair is good, and Flying Witch is top tier. It is top notch. But we're gonna go with Takane and Hana, a shoujo which everyone should read. It's great. Then we got this shelf, bunch of rando things here. We got Renee back there, My Little Monster, Kami-sama Kiss, Dawn of the Arcana, Your Lie in April, and then in the front we got Chainsaw Man, Radiant, Agent, and Mob Psycho 100. Well, I'll tell you what, I am not picking anything in the back. Ding! I'm not gonna pick Mob Psycho, so it comes down to one of these three. Chainsaw, Radiant, Agent. With future potential, what I've read so far, I'm going to go with Radiant here. Obviously, I enjoy Chainsaw. I really like Agent. It's weird because you just gotta pick whatever you're given on the shelf, where on an actual chart, these things would be closer together. So just because I pick something over the other doesn't mean it's light years past it. It's what I'm feeling. It's what I like. Up one more, we got StarCraft here, Ringworld, Janko, Marduk Scramble, Marmalade Boy, Honey So Sweet, A Devil and Her Love Song. We got One Punch Man here, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Re-Monster. This one's a little easier. It's just One Punch Man. I like it and enjoy it over Jujutsu. One Punch Man's great. Easy peasy. Uh-oh. This is a tough this is a toughie. We got all the Sailor Moons with V in the short stories. We got Kimi ni Todake, Black Clover, Rising of the Shield Hero, and Spear Hero. And what makes this one tough is, for me, I read and love Black Clover. Now, I have not read Kimi ni Todake, and I have watched Sailor Moon. So if I had to pick just from my manga that I read, I would pick Black Clover probably. But since that is not how things go, I know for a fact that Kimi ni Todake is probably what should be picked here. So I'm going to be picking Kimi ni Todake because it is great. One of the better shoujos ever written, but I believe Kimi ni Todake is where it is gonna be. Moving on up, we got Monster Hunter back there, Tagami Bachi, Actual Reborns, Orange, Dreamin' Sun, Yona of the Dawn up front with Girl from the Other Side and some short stories. This one's not so tough. I think it would come down between Girl from the Other Side, Yona, and if Reborn was complete in English, Reborn. But since Reborn is not, and they need to get on that ASAP, we're gonna bench Reborn and we are going to pick Yona of the Dawn. And I don't think it really is a true contest. Yona is one of those series that doesn't matter what you read or what you like, you will probably like Yona. Now moving up to the top, this might be the easiest one ever. We got Drifters, A Silent Voice, and then we got Hunter Hunter, and in the front we got Hunter Hunter. So we got all hunters. There's hunting and hunting and hunting. And obviously we're picking Hunter Hunter. No contest. You can add A Silent Voice and Drifters together, times it by 10, and I'm still picking Hunter Hunter. No contest. Done. Now we're gonna hop over here. We got Reincarnated as a Slime. Then we got some slime side stories. Tokyo Taraheba Girls, The Kid I Saw in My Dreams, Message to Adolf, and then you got a big blob of Junjis and stuff. And I think it would be Message to Adolf or Slime, and I'm gonna go with Slime. Message to Adolf is good. It's a classic. It's something that everyone should try to read and own because it's great. But I'm just getting more out of that time I got reincarnated as a slime, especially since it's ongoing longer and I'm getting more enjoyment out of it. So we're gonna go with that. Hopping down here, we got a lot of gibberish in here. Just a bunch of everything, and I'm not even gonna list everything to give you an idea. We got Peacemaker. Now that's a classic. You got My Giant Spider and Me. And then down here you got Toilet Bound, Our Dreams at Dusk, Kuma 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 Bear. I'm just gonna say I think it's Kuma Kuma Bear out of these. And I'm not gonna pick Slam Dunk because I don't own them all. I'm not gonna pick Bungo Stray Dogs because I can't find half them, so I can't even read it. And I'm not gonna pick Toilet Bound here. I think Toilet Bound would probably be the pick that we would want to technically, but I'm only like 4 volumes in, and it's good. But I really like Kuma Bear. It is weird, but it's I definitely like it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Come to my Discord, people, and talk to the Manga Sloth. Check out my Instagram, TikTok, all the social things. Make sure you hit the bell so you get notifications. We got so much cool stuff coming out. And keep an eye on my Instagram and or Discord. That is where you're going to be seeing Twitch streams and when they're going to go live. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.